So, bit of breaking news coming out in the Wolves world with Agbadou. He is potentially out for a month, 3 to 4 weeks. Now, obviously, he made that slide tackle on Jota in the Liverpool game, the one where Jota dived. He then was down for a period of time, and he eventually went off for Santi Bueno. Vitor did say in his post-match press conference that he had felt it before half-time, but decided to stay on and wasn't honest. So, obviously, he made the hamstring a bit more worse, really, and then caused the injury. Now, we didn't actually know if it was actually a hamstring. There was a video going around after the Liverpool game of him speaking to Bellegarde and him holding the back of his leg. So that was all we had to go on. But then, literally, Wednesday evening, Nathan Judah and Liam Keane did a Wolves podcast. On the title, they said he could be out for multiple weeks. Someone clipped it up and posted it, South Bank Matt. And, they said, look, it seems like it's a hamstring. If you're going off the Strand Larsen one, it'll probably be 3 to 4 weeks. And I'll be honest, I listened to that and it sounded like they were speculating a bit, and it didn't seem like they actually knew 100%.
Missed. Starting this Saturday, are we looking at Liam?
So, yeah, I think the first thing to mention is it seems to be a hamstring injury, as far as we understand, which is obviously never going to be a particularly great sign. I think the first thing to say is that he'll be a major doubt for Bournemouth this Saturday. That shouldn't, I don't think, come as too much of a surprise.
No.
When you look at it as a hamstring injury, but if he is in any way involved, we'd be very surprised. And then the sort of specific details around the length of time, obviously we need to speak to Vitor Pereira on Friday as well, but we are expecting it to be relatively similar to Larsen.
To Strand Larsen.
Obviously, he hopefully will be back at the weekend, but he's been about 4 weeks or so.
So we're looking at multiple. We're looking at 3 to 4 weeks.
I think
minimum.
Yeah, I think so. I think that.
So I quote tweeted it and said, "Yeah, are they just guessing like everybody else? It does look like a hamstring, but do they actually know?" And then I woke up this morning. Judah's replied. I didn't even at him or anything, but he's replied. So obviously hit a bit of a nerve somewhere. But yeah, he has said he's contacted the club, so it's true. He's contacted the club, it's official, it's a hamstring injury. They'll find out the exact timeline when they speak to Vitor Pereira in his pre-match press conference on Friday. But forgive me, Judah, for not believing what you guys put out, especially after the Cunha thing. When our star striker's replying to the Express and Star calling them liars, forgive me for having a bit of scepticism when they put out a story about a player's injury. But anyway, yeah, so this is terrible news. He's going to miss some vital games, and at best, if this is true, he'll probably be back on the 15th of March, which I believe is it Southampton game, just before the international break. Big blow, because Agbadou has been absolutely fantastic since he's come in. He had a bit of a dodgy game at Liverpool, but every other game he's been a monster. So you'd assume Santi Bueno will come in, and then it makes you think, not having Craig Dawson registered now looks a bit silly, because if Santi Bueno gets injured, then like Giga gets injured, well, all of a sudden we're looking very bare at the back. And God, what is it with Wolves and our players getting hamstring injuries? It's so frustrating. But anyway, yeah, I thought I'd update it. We'll get the proper full confirmation from Vitor's press conference as mentioned. Comment your thoughts down below on this story. Are you as gutted as me? Do you think we'll cope without him? Does this put a bit of pressure on our survival hopes? It probably does, to lose such an important player. Please like the video. Please subscribe if you are new. And yeah, nice short sweet update, and I'll catch you next video. Thank you for watching, everybody, and have a great end to your week. Cheers.